If you're doing OMAD or one meal a day and wondering how do you possibly get enough protein in one meal, you're not alone. This is by far the most common question I get on this channel, and usually behind that question is a bigger fear. Am I going to lose muscle? Am I under eating? Or is OMAD actually hurting me in some way? Today I want to clear all this up because yes, contrary to what some might say, you can get enough protein on OMAD, and once you understand how, OMAD actually becomes easier and a lot of your fears will be put to rest. But there are some caveats here, and I'm going to talk about those too. If you're new here, hey, I'm Ryan, and I help people over 40 burn fat and simplify their health through fasting, nutrition, and detox-based strategies. All right, let's jump right in. First, why are most people struggling with protein on OMAD? They struggle because they're thinking about OMAD the wrong way. And here's usually what happens. You think one meal means one normal plate of food. You try to eat like you did when you were eating 3 meals a day. And you don't give your digestion time to adapt to eating larger meals. And you underestimate or maybe even overestimate how much protein you actually need. And one of the big problems here is if you end up under eating protein, you'll feel hungry later, feel weak, or have a lack of energy, or assume that OMAD just isn't working for you. So first, let's talk numbers because this is where some clarity matters. And here's the guideline I personally use and what works for most people. 0.7 grams of protein per pound of lean body weight is probably a good starting point for most. This is your baseline for maintenance and fat loss. You can also use 0.7 grams of protein per pound of actual body weight, but there are some caveats here. So let's walk through some really simple numbers here because this is where people tend to get confused. If you take a 200-pound person at 10% body fat, their lean body mass is roughly 180 pounds. If we use 0.7 grams of protein per pound of lean mass, that puts their protein target at about 130 grams per day. Now, if that same person prefers to use just actual body weight instead of lean mass, 0.7 times 200 pounds puts them at 140 grams of protein. So either way, 130 or 140 grams, we're in basically the same ballpark here. That's not a huge difference. Here's where it gets a little trickier. Now imagine a 250-pound person at 25% body fat. Their lean body mass is also around 185 pounds, give or take. If we use 0.7 grams per pound of lean mass, their protein target is still about 130 grams. But if we instead use 0.7 grams per pound of total body weight, suddenly that number jumps up to 175 grams of protein per day. That's a massive difference, and this is where context matters more than the calculator. A 200-pound person at 10% body fat has a very different goal than a 250-pound person at 25% body fat. The lean person is usually trying to maintain muscle, maybe add some muscle, and focused on staying lean. The heavier person's top priority should be reducing fat mass, improving insulin sensitivity, reducing inflammation, improving metabolic health overall. So the real question becomes, does a heavier person actually lose fat faster by forcing down extremely high protein numbers? And in my experience, not necessarily. For many people in that higher body fat range, pushing protein too high can make OMAD harder to stick to. It can increase digestive stress. It can increase overall calories more than needed sometimes, and sometimes stall fat loss instead of actually accelerating it. This is why I generally like to take 0.7 grams per pound of lean mass as a starting point, especially for people who are overweight. That level is high enough to preserve muscle, high enough to control hunger, but not so high that OMAD becomes uncomfortable or unsustainable, especially for someone that's first starting. As fat comes off and body composition improves, protein targets can and often should go up. The goal is fat loss, hormone stability, consistency, and most importantly, sustainability. That being said, this isn't about hitting a perfect number on paper. You should absolutely play around with your protein intake and see what actually works for you. If the scale is moving in the right direction, and more importantly, you're seeing real fat loss and changes in body composition, that's a strong signal you're doing something right because the scale alone doesn't tell the whole story here. Now, there's actually a really practical way to know if your protein is low and you're losing muscle. If you're lifting weights, it's actually very easy to tell if you're losing muscle or not. Your strength will tell you. If your lifts are staying the same or slowly improving or only dipping slightly while body fat is dropping, you're not losing muscle. But if your strength is crashing across the board week after week, that's usually a sign protein recovery or overall calories are too low. So instead of obsessing over the protein math, pay attention to how you look, how you feel, how you're performing in the gym, and whether OMAD feels sustainable. That feedback is far more valuable than any protein formula you could have. Now, for me personally, I might shoot for up to 1 gram per pound of actual body weight on harder training days, heavy strength and muscle building phases, or heavy jiu-jitsu training. Now, I'm usually sitting around 195 to 200 pounds, so that means for me, at a minimum, I would get 135 to 140 grams, and on harder training days, 170 to 190 grams. Just remember, protein needs can fluctuate with activity, stress, sleep, and recovery, but consistency matters more than perfection. And one day here and there of a little less protein isn't going to hurt you. What does this look like in real life? Here's an example of an OMAD setup that works for most people, and this doesn't have to be strict carnivore necessarily. The priority here is protein. So 16 to 24 ounces of steak or ground beef, giving you a roughly 80 to 140 grams of protein, depending on the cuts. 4 to 6 eggs, maybe another 24 to 36 grams of protein. That alone puts most people very close to their daily protein target. From there, you can layer in foods that fit your digestion, your lifestyle, and your training needs. Optionally, you can add on things like Greek yogurt, raw cheeses, bone broth, collagen, or a clean protein powder, even protein bars or shakes if that helps you hit your numbers. And if you do better with some carbs or vegetables, you can absolutely add things like broccoli or other vegetables, rice or potatoes, fruit like blueberries, or even a little honey around training. Now, here's a simple rule of thumb that keeps things balanced. If your meal is higher in carbohydrates, keep fats a bit lower. Leaner cuts of meat, less added fat. If your meal is low carb or zero carb, that's when you can increase the fats. You can have fattier cuts of meat, butter or ghee, olive oil, or other healthy fats. That balance helps with digestion, energy, and hunger control, and it'll prevent you from putting fat on, especially when you're only eating 1 meal a day. And I'll say this too, if you struggle to hit your protein in 1 meal, there's nothing wrong with using a clean protein powder or bar inside your eating window. I personally use Equip because it's simple, no junk, and easy on digestion. No gums, no weird fillers, no garbage ingredients, anything like that. It's one of my favorites. It's not required, it's just a tool. And if you want to check it out, I've got a link in the description. I make a little bit of money off your purchases just for full disclosure, but it's at no additional cost to you. And if you're still struggling with OMAD and just the idea of eating one large meal, here's something important. OMAD does not have to mean one plate of food, especially when you first start. Think of it as a 1 hour eating window. You can eat plate 1, take 20 to 30 minutes, and then eat plate 2. That's still technically OMAD, or what many people consider OMAD to be. And a 1 hour eating window rather than just one plate of food. And what will happen is your stomach will adapt over time, and you may be able to eat that one large meal eventually. And here's something nobody explains. If you've been eating 3 to 5 times a day for decades, your stomach capacity and digestive signaling are a little bit different. So when people say, I can't possibly eat that much protein in one meal, they're probably actually right, at least at first. They just haven't adapted yet. OMAD's a sort of skill we have to develop, just like strength training. Your stomach stretches, digestive enzymes increase, hunger hormones regulate, and digestion becomes more efficient. That can usually take 2 to 3 weeks sometimes, so instead of forcing it, use a longer eating window at first. Maybe even do 2 MAD when you first start. Break meals into 2 rounds if you have to within that 1 hour eating window. Let your body adapt naturally and pay attention to how you feel. This removes the stress, and that's great because stress kills OMAD success. This is also where protein powders again or bars can be helpful in hitting those protein goals and getting your target protein in. It's not a replacement for food, but just use it as a tool to hit those protein targets without overstuffing yourself. If OMAD feels hard, if hunger feels loud, if you're worried about muscle, 9 times out of 10, it's not OMAD, it's you haven't eaten enough protein, you haven't given your stomach time to adapt, there's too much stress, or trying to be too perfect. Protein is not the enemy on OMAD, it's the anchor. Hit protein, keep meals simple, give your body time, and OMAD becomes sustainable instead of stressful. And if this video helped you, hit that like and subscribe for me. It genuinely helps this channel reach more people, and of course it helps the algorithm. And if protein, OMAD, recovery, or fat loss still feels confusing, check out my community, FL40, links in the description. I'm in there every day helping people dial this sort of stuff in. I appreciate you, and I'll see you on the next one.